Do you have some interest in the guitar but you're not really sure if you want to learn to play? Before looking for guitars, you need to be aware of this, that there are two cases here. The first one, you really love music and the instrument, and you have the feel for it, and you only need to learn to play so you can express the feeling. There's a great urge inside, an enormous pull that will drag you eventually to play the instrument. The second case is that you like it because it simply looks cool. You're not really into music, just the idea that it's cool and it can make you look awesome and bring you attention and perhaps chicks or boys. That is the incentive. Now, of course, both points can be relevant, but it's important to identify which one is more dominant than the other. Either way, it wouldn't be wrong to buy a cheap guitar and see how it goes. At first, your interest could be in the looks, just on the surface, but you never know. Things could change later. You might really fall for the instrument and start learning to play for the sake of music. The bottom line is that it's important to know as early as possible whether you love that thing or you're only doing it to boost your ego. Many guitar buyers end up throwing it in the attic or basement, or I don't know, somewhere in their house, a apartment or villa, palace. Oh god, just wherever people live. They dump it because they weren't aware of the fact that it was a passing interest to look cool or get some attention from the people around. So my advice is avoid getting into that trap. Don't be one of these people. It's also good for you to have more clarity for yourself and see whether you tend to follow impulses or you simply know what you want and have the patience to grow in a field that is unknown to you and might require plenty of effort and persistence from your side to grow into. Now, if you're 100% sure about it, then the next step would be choosing the right guitar to start with. Now, let me give you some recommendations. I've had plenty of guitars. Speaking of electric guitars, the one I recommend is this Squier by Fender guitar, or pretty much any guitar from the same series. It's called Affinity. It has been tremendously good, although it's usually bought for practice purposes. I actually bought it a few years back when I moved to Ireland because I needed a budget guitar quickly. But believe it or not, I still use it in my videos and recordings. Anyway, I think it's a great starter guitar that you can't go wrong with. If you're looking for an acoustic guitar, then Harley Benton is the way to go. I bought that for around 100 euros or even less back in 2017. This is a nylon guitar, by the way, or they call it Spanish guitar. You can also get the steel version of it. I think any acoustic guitar from Harley Benton would work fine. I guess this one was the cheapest back then. I don't recall they used to sell guitars less than this price. I doubt it. By the way, I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. I just wanted to share my experience with what I already have, since they are budget friendly and great starter guitars. I will leave links in the description. They are not affiliate links for now, but that might change later because I'm currently broke. This was just from the psychological point of view, which is often overlooked. If you have any technical questions about guitars, then please comment below and I will let you know my opinion. I will later make videos about amps, guitar tones, recording gear, and all this boring stuff. I think this is it for today. See you later, my friends.